right?
Yes, I'm the vice
And
president of corporate marketing for KFC.
okay, and I'm the one that represent the franchise owners here.
Okay.
So okay, I like we need to get into an agreement here. I like to I like to make sure that we can come into an agreement over this whole thing that we've been arguing about for a while, and you guys been focusing too much on the grilled chicken, and some of the owners think that you guys are doing a lot of that, and you guys are not focusing on the business as a whole.
Okay. Um,
So yeah, I'll let you know what your thoughts on that. What do you got? What do you have?
well, that's a good question. Let's see. I know my paper, it's not very big.
I,
So
no, I just kind of read it over a little bit. So
yeah, our corporate officers um, feel that our marketing and advertising is perfect the way that it is. That we're advertising the right amount of food and products. But you guys don't feel that way?
no, we don't feel that way. We feel like as an example, or rural, our owners on the rural areas, they're
Mm-hmm.
focused. Their market is their market is more like they just want the original KFC. That's what they want. They want
Okay.
us to like if they go to KFC, they want to get the original chicken, uh, fried chicken that we offer. And
Mm-hmm.
you guys, even though, and I can see that healthy food is hot right now, we don't have to forget. We can't forget what our business is all about. And we believe that we can't be focusing only solely on this healthy food, even though that's what people want right now.
Okay. Is your sales still the same with like non-healthy food? Is it higher than the healthier food in your areas?
Well, our sales are as you guys are advertising, or you guys are focusing more on the healthy food, our
Mm-hmm.
sales just doesn't seem to be as good as we were expecting, because a lot of our clients, they want the original chicken, and I think we can do much better than that. I think that we can actually improve sales in the we focus on all the products that we have, because we believe that grilled chicken is just only a small part of what we can offer. We have so much variety on products, and if we actually focus on what we are all about, I believe that we can increase our sales significantly. So I believe that we should definitely work together on this, and it seems to me that you guys just want to be able to make the decisions on your own, and you guys don't want us to have any decision or any say on the marketing campaign that you guys want to do, and we definitely want to keep having a say on that, and because actually we're the one that is, we are actually selling here, and we know what sells and we know what it doesn't sell, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that we can do better.
Okay, you make a very good point. But our point is that all of our corporate stores have people with degrees in marketing and management, which makes it harder for us to go off of franchise business owners when you don't have marketing diplomas to back up our
Def-
expertise.
I can understand that, and and I can understand that marketing is part of what you do, and that you guys are, by what you guys do, uh, you guys are putting our image out there so people can see what's going on in our stores and what we got going on and everything else. However, and again, we're the one here selling the products, and I think that it's been proven, or we've been in a situation before where we saw, and the marketing sometimes doesn't quite work like you guys think. Because I just as an example, there was a campaign where the store will offer a chocolate cake if the customer would spend $15 or more, and that obviously didn't quite work, and that was based on somebody's taste on chocolate, basically. So basically, I'm not saying that you guys you know, don't know what to do, or how to do the job, or I believe that we all had to have some kind of input, because even though you guys have degrees and you guys do a lot of research and everything, we're here selling the product, and a lot of our owners are quite unhappy with that.
I completely agree that you guys need to be in on the voting, but do you think that it needs to be a 50-50 so that the franchise has 50% of the vote and the corporate has 50% of the vote, or do you think that corporate should have a little bit more of the vote, not completely kicking you guys out?
I believe the least I can do will be 50-50.
50-50.
Because I think it's very important that we have an output and that we have a say over the products or the campaigns that you guys are gonna go ahead and do. I could probably do 50-50, but again, I want to make sure that we all work together here, because if we got a lawsuit, nobody's actually gonna win on this.
Yeah, and if we go to court, I feel like we're going to lose a lot of money that we don't have right now.
Exactly, it's true. More
What?
knowing the competition out there, we got
Mhm.
Chick-fil-A is doing great,
Would you be
McDonald's is doing great.
Yeah. So would you be willing to maybe, I know you said that you don't want to go 50-50, but what I'm thinking is having um, maybe a board instead of having just you being the spokesperson for voting and the franchises. Do you think maybe we should hire like a board for the marketing? So maybe 6 corporate officers and 5 franchise officers of our top selling franchise businesses. Would you be willing to do that and vote on each of our marketing strategies?
I believe that the representative should be part of the marketing decision.
Yes, and I
And
agree.
yes, I believe the representative should definitely be part of the marketing decision. And yeah, I'd be willing to go ahead and I like to have the same amount of numbers. You say 6 and 5. I like to do 6 and 6, and to make it fair for everyone and see how everything works. Because here's the deal. How about we just have another meeting like 6 months from now, and after the decision that we take here, and we see how everything is, and if we see some improvement on our numbers, and we see our sales being better, and all that, we can gather that, okay, what we decided tonight actually works. If it doesn't work, and I'll be willing to renegotiate this agreement, and try to look for the best thing for us, because after all, we're here to make a difference. We're here to make money, and we don't want to lose any money. And we make money. I know that you guys make money, and everybody's happy. So I think it's important that we try to decide the right thing tonight, and based on that, we can have another. We can get together again, and go from there.
Okay, so you said that you would be willing to do 6-month trial run. I would almost be willing to do 1 year, a year full of a trial run, just so that we can get like the different seasons and the different cycles for each franchise and corporate offices. And I guess we could map out exactly how our marketing strategy is affecting with you
Right.
guys on board. So would
Right.
you be willing to expand it to 1 year?
I think 1 year, yeah, actually, I think so. I think 1 year will probably be more effective because a lot of these big decisions usually takes time to, so
Hmm.
we can actually see what the results are. So I think 1 year actually it will make more sense and see what comes out of that. And
Okay.
again, and also I think that when you guys come up with certain decision
Mhm.
and we don't agree with it, we should all try to come up with, you know, try to meet in the middle and
Mhm.
with a product or a campaign that will actually work for all of us. Because in the past, I know that you guys try to, you guys run some campaigns that we weren't happy with, and sometimes it just didn't quite work, and we all, at the end, we all end up losing money.
Mhm. Yep, I totally agree with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're agreeing basically and getting together like in a year from now and
Mhm.
see how it works. But with everybody's input, right? Is that correct? Is that what we're
Yes,
doing?
we're going to do everybody's input. We're going to keep it at the 50-50.
Yes.
We'll do like a trial run, so we'll sign a contract with a trial run of a year, and we'll manage and like plot all of the outcomes and everything from our decisions starting from now until the year's end, and then we'll come back to it and have to, if it didn't work, we'll have to renegotiate a new deal, but if it does, then I think we should keep the deal in place.
I think so. I think so. Yes, I think that'd be the way to go. And um, so yeah, I think that'll be the way to do it, and we'll see how that works. I think it's gonna work. I think that's the way the way that it's gonna work the best, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's gonna be uh, pleased with this because again, you're right. I think you made a good point before. We can
Mm-hmm.
actually be losing money that we don't have, right?
Okay.
So
And
that's what
then
we'll do.
for our suggestion for the marketing strategies, is there any way that you could give us like, I don't know, like a pie chart or something that shows us exactly in the rural areas what is liked and what is not liked about our marketing strategies so that we can, I guess, come above the other restaurants in that area?
Definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I think I'll go ahead and gather all that information and I'll send you all that information so you guys can base a marketing strategy off
Mm-hmm.
that. And I believe that again, I believe that we should pretty much focus in all of our product, not just focus on one thing because
Mm-hmm.
we just have so much to offer. And again, we can also do surveys. That'll be something that will probably help us out.
Mm-hmm.
And what does people think about KFC? And the first thing that comes to their mind, when they're talking about when we're talking about KFC, we can actually manage to get some survey going on and see what people think on the street because in a way we do what the market wants.
Mm-hmm.
We do what people want. That's what we're here for, and that's what keep us in business. If you
Yeah,
guys
I
make
think.
money, then we
Mm-hmm.
will make money. If we make money, you guys make money. That's what keep us in business. So
Yes,
I think
and
that'd
I
be
think
the best way to do it.
with that extra information from customers and from all the franchises, I think that would definitely help to get the corporate board like on the same page. And with our decision, having the franchises still be a part of the big corporate decisions, I think this will help them realize that it's not just our decision to make because, like you said, we're headquartered in a completely different area than most of our KFC stores are. So what our area likes, it might not be the same as what other areas of our top
Right.
selling KFCs like. So
Right.
I
Right.
feel like with all of that extra information, it would definitely help us get our corporate on board. So,
Definitely, I think so. And I think the best way to go ahead and take decision and is actually off of the info that we gather from the people and
hmm
from the like in this case, the franchise owner, they're pretty much the one that deal with the everyday people that come to our store. They are the one that we're seeing them coming to our store, and we see what they want. We see, and sometimes they will come to us and they will mention things that maybe we don't have, and they will give us ideas of what we could have, and it's always good. We deal with with the people, and they are the one that we're here to serve. So a lot of them will ask us, okay, well, it'll be a good idea if you guys have this, or it'll be a good idea if you guys have that, of course. And I think that's very important. So we're just we're pretty much servers. That's what we're here for. So I think that we should we base our decision after of information from the people. It'll be a win-win for us.
yeah, I think that's a great idea. Do you think maybe we should also include all of the franchise managers on this decision too? Or do you think that they
I
should?
think, yeah, I think on this process we should include as many people that can actually provide some information, some valuable information for us.
hmm
Um, like our top selling, one of the things that I was thinking about, our top selling franchise kind of also give us some information on what's actually selling the best. And
Okay.
they let's say that they'll give us all that info, and we can actually base ourselves on that. Okay, what is selling the best, what people want out there, and let's improve on that. Let's try to make it better. And I think it'll be safe if we actually don't get ourselves out of that line too much. Like, let's say, okay, people want something, I wouldn't want to come with something completely different. I like to uh, base our decision off of that. Just try to focus on making it better.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Do you want to have the voting power on all of our advertising across the board, even with the corporate offices, or are you just concerned with the franchise offices?
That's a good question.
Because
Um,
that was our second issue that we're having.
so your question was if I just wanna. Would you repeat that question real quick?
Mhm. Do you want to be able to vote on the corporate offices as well as just the franchise offices, or do you only want to vote on your franchise offices? Do you feel
Corporate
like you should?
office and franchise officers.
Yeah, so do you feel like you still have a say in our corporate offices, even though they have nothing to do with the franchise?
I think it should be a 50-50. That's what I think.
Okay.
Because um, I think that all offers, I think that again, I think that even though we don't have anything to do with that, I think we all should work together as a team in order to come up with the best solution
Mhm.
from our problems. I think we should all work together on this.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So I'll take that to my officers, and I'm sure with all of the data and everything, they would agree with it. And I think it would be easier if we were all on board 50-50 too, because then we're not having random weird stuff happening across
Yeah,
all
definitely,
of our
yes.
stores. It'd just be
And
one.
right, and then again, listen, here's the deal, and we'll see how the numbers react to what we decide now. And a
Mhm.
year from now, we will see our numbers. If they actually are much better of what
Mhm.
we have today, hey, this was a good decision. If the numbers are not as good as we were expecting,
Mhm.
then I'll be willing to renegotiate, and maybe I'll be willing to give you guys more power on
Okay.
decision wise, you know,
All
because
right.
again, I think well the decision that we're making tonight is the best one. If it doesn't work, I'll be able to negotiate and say, okay, well, I'll give you guys more. We'll give you guys more power in the decision. So uh, probably you just whatever we're doing is not helping,
Mhm.
even though I don't think that's the case.
Mhm.
What do you think about that? Would that work? What do you think?
Yes,
How
I
does
think
that
it
sound to
would.
you?
I think that's an awesome idea. I think we've
Okay.
got a deal.
Good. So I think it's working. I think this is gonna work for all of us. So
Yes, I think it'll
actually,
make
just talking
everyone
about
happy.
KFC, I just made me wanna go and get like a 10-piece deal right now.
I
They got
know,
a good
right?
deal right now.
Totally agree.
I think they got 10, like a 12 piece for $10 or something.
Mhm.
That's a good thing. So would that work?
Yep. We are on
Okay.
board.
Sounds good. All right. So we're good. So
Yep.
okay. Now we just let the. So we'll see you in a year. Well, we'll
Mhm.
have this meeting in a year, even though I think we should probably um, check on the we should check on the report like every month or every
Yes.
2 months to see
Yes.
or the progress to check on the progress, see how it's going. You think that
I
that'll be okay?
yes, I agree, and I think that we should have a meeting like every 2 months with the results, and we'll give you
Every
the
2 months.
results, and
Okay.
we can even have them mailed to you, and so then you have a visual in your hand, so you can know what we're going over and how this business decision has affected our sales in the long run.
Okay. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you all the information that I have about our top franchises, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give you all that info and send you what people want and when selling is the best, and any
Mhm.
other info that you might think that you will need from us. Please let me know, and
Okay.
that's what we'll do. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And
All
we'll
right.
send you those customer surveys that you can hand out at all your franchises.
Awesome. Thank you.
All
All
right,
right.
thanks.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.
Okay. We're good.